Hello everyone, this is Omega and this is my Let's Play of Mega Man X3. Now, one thing you should note right off the bat, animated cutscenes, yeah. And this is also going to be post-commentary because I died a lot, so I would have really ran my patience with trying to talk and play this game at the same time. So I just figured I'd record it and then commentate over it later. And yeah, these animated cutscenes are exclusive to the PlayStation version of X3. Sorry, I found myself shortness of breath. Anyway, so yeah, the PlayStation version was exclusive to Europeans, unless the Mega Man Wiki lied to me, but hopefully it didn't. And so this intro is basically recapping Mega Man X1 and 2, because you had Launch Octopus earlier, as well as the Vile and the X Hunters, which were in X2. So yeah, again, this is the Mega Man X collection on the PS2, which is the PlayStation European. Let me try that again. Which originally, let me start this sentence over again. This is the PS2 version. We're playing it on the X collection. That, for the first time for Americans, gave us the originally European exclusive PlayStation version of Mega Man X3. I love when X changes his armor there, and Sigma does too, though. Just whatever. So yeah, playing X3. We got this big guy, and we got 8 more Mavericks. And actually, I think if you count, there are actually 10. So those 2 of them aren't who seem. I can't talk today. So yeah, we've got more of the wireframe stuff. I think it used the CX4 chip this time. I'm not entirely sure of last game. I think I got that bit of information wrong. Anyway, we're still going to have the same control schema. X3 is starting in the X3 finally lets you use the L2 and R2 buttons for your controls. We have yet another animated intro, and it's basically getting us ready for the intro stage itself. That's all. Because once X gets on there, it becomes very pixely, so it gets our sprites started. Good lord. Those sprites at the end of that cutscene were awful. And here we go with Zero once again, finally out of his brainwashed days of X2 and his dead days of X1. So yeah, we have the dash still. The charge dash shot is no longer a thing. But in this game we have a very fucking hard game. X3 is quite harder than X1 or X and X2 combined, my opinion. And so prepare to see several transitions and where I edit a lot of deaths. And here we have Mac. Never heard of this guy. And he betrays us already. It's only the beginning of the game and we're getting betrayed. So yeah. He's always on Dr. Doppler's side. A new guy, basically forecasting the weather via the Doppler effect, I guess. And now we're getting taken away. Probably to be repurposed into a Doppler battle robot. Oh my god, we're playing at Zero. So yeah, Zero can do all the things X can do. He can dash, he can charge his shots, but as you can see, he's glowing green. Which, I don't know how long it takes for me to show. But he can actually use the Z Saber, or the Beam Saber as it is called in this game. Though slight bit of problems with Zero in this game. If he dies, you can no longer use him. And, yeah. Don't let him die. He's pretty useful in stages, especially early on. But he also can't fight bosses or sub-bosses. There's one later on he can. And it's a secret. And here's me goofing around thinking that the Z-Saber can... I was pretty dumb recording this, thinking the Z-Saber was much more useful than I thought than it actually is. And here I'm determined to free X with the Z-Saber. Yes, he is okay. Thankfully he wasn't repurposed. That would have been kind of funny. Maybe in a later X game. Who knows? We still have quite a few X games to go. And yes, I know this is the third X game I'm doing in a row. But after the next game we're doing, spoiler alert, it's another X game, I'm gonna be a while without X games, so... I sound like I'm talking about the X games as in extreme sports, but no. I am talking about the Mega Man X games. And, that sounds like a spin-off. But, yeah, we have our giant mechanoloid here. It's weak as hell. Well, goes down really easily. Though his attacks are a bit damaging, but nothing to worry about. And he falls to pieces. And that's the first stage done. The intro stage. Alright. Now to get on with our Mavericks. Where are you going? Get back here. I didn't tell you could leave. Alright, here are our 8 Mavericks. We got Blast Hornet, Blizzard Buffalo, Gravity Beetle, Toxic Seahorse, Neon Tiger, Tunnel Rhino, Crush Crawfish, and Volt Catfish. And exclusive to the PlayStation version, animated intros for the bosses. And also exclusive for the PlayStation version, Typo. You will see here in a second. Yeah, this is Blizzard Buffalo, but in the PlayStation version, he was called Blizzard Buffalo. The I and L should be switched around. But, no matter. And, I'm going to be able to talk about music now that I can actually fucking hear it. Considering I'm doing this post and I've jacked up the audio. Blizzard Buffalo's theme kinda sucks, to be perfectly honest. I don't like it. It's just like... It kinda... It's just... It doesn't sound like it was very well composed, but... Like... That's in my personal opinion. And, yeah. Are we at the mini-boss already? Wait, there was none there. What's going on? What's going on? What was the purpose of those rooms? Anyway, so yeah, Blizzard Buffalo, Ice aplenty, which means slippery surfaces, and these ice rocks. They're pretty annoying, but they only really take 2 shots. One like fully charged shot and a pellet to get rid of them. And a lot of times I fall for that, climbing up that ladder. But the ladder before that guy actually has something hidden down there. Though I don't know what the fuck is the point. Like, none's ever happened in there. Like, there's no like alternate route. There's no hidden boss. Excuse me. Earlier there was a sub-tank, but we cannot get it. It's too high. Yeah, crossfade. I spent about 5-6 minutes maybe trying to get up here. It's a pain in the ass, and I died a couple times. So yeah, we got light capsules again. So yeah. Here we're getting our leg upgrades, which actually lets us dash upwards. So that in of itself is pretty damn good. Like, see? Booyah! Anyway, where was it? Oh yeah, here. Yeah, the reason I'm going backwards is because I'm going to grab that sub-tank. Reason? Because I can. Do I need a reason? Plus, knowing me, I'm gonna need all the sub-tanks I can get. Don't I edit out here? Well crap. There's one thing I forgot to edit, and that is my screw-ups here. Oh wait, no, it only takes me 3 tries. Okay. 3rd time's a charm. And now I fade back in to the end of the stage, because I was right there where the like upgrades were. So yeah, expect to see a lot of transitions like that, like shatter or crossfades. I'm experimenting a little. Okay, so we got Blizzard Buffalo. He likes to charge at you, and charge at you, and charge at you. Yeah, that can be said for a lot of the bosses, especially if you don't have their weakness. But he also shoots ice that sticks to the floor and the walls, and he can dash right through them. He can also make his horns glow, and if you get hit by that, he'll take you to the other side and ram you against the wall. Yeah, and what else? Oh yeah, he can shoot an ice wave. Doesn't hurt you, it just freezes you. Just toggle the D-pad and some of the buttons, in my experience, to get free. It's not really a hard boss, but don't really expect me to know the boss strategies, because I haven't looked it up, and I don't really plan on looking it up right now. So yeah. I actually did die to this boss, which is why I had a full sub-tank. Cause I'm not all that good with Mega Man X3. I can get by X1 and 2 no problem, but X3 is kind of a bitch in terms of difficulty. Oh, and here, yeah, my Dazzle freaked out because I noticed the audio was off, but then, like, during editing, I realized that's when the explosions are happening, and it's like, God, I'm an idiot. But now we get Blizzard Buffalo's weapon, Ice, a frost shield, which it's not acting like a shield at all, it's actually acting like a spear. Alright, that's Frost Walrus done. Now we're going to Toxic Seahorse. No, it's one of the later Mavericks intro that I find funny, but we'll get to that later. So yeah, Toxic Seahorse. What does toxic have to do with gelatin? Yeah, Blizzard Buffalo's the only one with a typo, so yeah. Though Volt Catfish has a funny cameo. Or, yeah, cameo's the right word. We got these little robots are annoying, especially later on. So we'll get to that later. Okay, so Toxic Seahorse's stage. It's not bad. Is it actually, in terms of all the levels, it's the one that I have the least amount of trouble on. But it's pretty. It's also very vertical. You're doing a lot of horizontal movements as well as vertical movements. So yeah. You also got these. You're pretty much in a sewer, so you got sewer water like pushing you around, and if you're going up, it's going to push you down. So you're not going to be able to jump as high. Yeah. I don't know why I bothered with the enemy. I could have just went on. And yeah, that energy doesn't respawn, unfortunately. That would have made a great place to grind energy. And up here, don't bother with the enemy, is a heart tank. Now past me, do the smart thing and actually just never mind. Past me likes to kill a lot of enemies in his way. Well, future me is like, just get on with it. So yeah, are we at a mini-boss already? Another empty room? Are there no mini-bosses in X3? I wonder. Yeah, there are. It's just, we'll find out later. That path to the right leads to... ooh, what the hell? I swore to God my equipment was fucking up there, but whatever. It's a station to the right there, and none really there. And we got another underwater section. It would have been kind of nice if it was a green tint to show it was a sewer level. That's just me though. And yeah, we're already at the boss, so I love doing that. Oh, actually, no. Now we're at the mini boss. Fuck. I see those doors and I automatically think the boss. We got this squid dude. He's no problem really. Just dash around and shoot him. His like two tentacles don't actually hurt you. It's his main body that actually does damage. So you have nothing to worry about. He shoots mines and missiles and waves his arms like those tube things that you see sometimes at stores. So yeah, that's the mini boss dead. Cause I'm pretty sure that's no Toxic Seahorse. Onward. And now someone flushed the toilet. I should have added a toilet flushing sound. That thinking back on it, I might post editing, but nah, I don't think I actually will. So yeah, more vertical climbing. There isn't a sub tank or light capsule, but in this game are ride armor, like in X1 and X2. But this time there are 4 different like ride armor parts. There's, but we'll see that later. And in this stage there is one. It's in the water section on the top route that I didn't go on. So yeah, now we're at the boss. A lot of the times I go in fully charged, like with my X-Buster. Alright, Toxic Seahorse. From memory, he shoots around snot bubbles or something like that. He can also, like, if my memory serves me correctly, he can also like disintegrate and move around. But if you use his weakness, the frost shield, he's pathetic. So yeah, he's pretty much already dead as soon as you get the first shot in. It just go left and right in. That's the strategy for pretty much all the bosses in X3. And kind of unfortunate, but whatever. Whatever works. And we're done. Toxic Seahorse's theme is better than Frost Walrus. Frost Walrus? No, Blizzard Buffalo. Frost Walrus. Whatever. Anyway, now we get the Acid Burst. But that's, it's not very useful. Hello, Dr. Doppler. What does the weather forecast say today? Ah, yes, I hope. A helping shower of Sigma. Oh yeah, there's more after this part. I thought I ended it sooner. Whatever. So yeah. Underestimating me, Doppler, really. Oh, hello. These two were in the intro. Okay, these are Bit and Bite. I believe they're creations of Doppler. And they're tasked with killing X, or bringing him to Doppler, or whatever. And this mysterious Maverick is here to also fight X. But if you've played X1, you know who the hell it is. It's Vile. But it's Vile Mark II, which makes him better, quote unquote. But that's pretty much all the time we have for this part. So join me in part 2, where we take on more of the Mavericks. See you guys then.